You can use that, can't you? Look, y'all need to quit asking me to be nice and just get that bitch therapy. That's what y'all need to do. It's not my responsibility.
Well, I mean, you are the reason I'm in therapy. So.
Hello? Send me the bill.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Hi, it's Bianca Del Rio, and welcome back to The Pit Stop, where we recap all things RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15. And joining me today is one of my favorite people from Season 6, who has assured me that today she is not feeling very attacked. Please welcome Miss Laganja Estranja.
I feel very attacked!
Okay.
Just kidding.
Laganja Estranja.
Hi, Mawma.
Hey, Mawma. I can't do any of it.
Well, I mean, you are old enough to be my mama now.
I am,
so
truly.
I think officially I can call you Mama, right?
Actually, I could be your grandmother at this point. Let's be real here, because you're still young. How old are you?
Oh, let's not go into that.
Okay, that old. Now, I'm glad that you're here. How have you been?
Well, I've been sickening, medicated, and fully living.
Medicated, that's a good
Yes.
thing. I do enjoy being medicated. Now, is this self-medication or is this proper medication?
Green medication.
Green medication.
Medication.
I got it, I got it.
You know the drill.
Yeah, but can you believe that it's been a whopping almost, actually, 10 years?
It has been an official decade.
It has.
We've been on camera together, bitch.
It's quite scary. And last time we were on camera together, we were trapped in a small room where I had a pillow on my lap and you wouldn't even look at me. You would look at all the other contestants.
That's true.
And full of hate and negativity. Remember that?
Well, it is hard to look at you today, but I'm still doing it. You know, I'm committed.
She's brave. Starting off early. She's starting off early. So we're already up to the top 6 of season 15. What have you thought of the season so far? Are any of the top 6 your favorites? Or would you like to see someone else in this position?
I like our top 6.
Okay.
I definitely love Mistress. I think she's a pot stir.
Yeah.
Anytime there's pot, I'm there for it.
Oh, now she likes pot stir.
Yeah, no, I didn't like it when you did it to me,
No,
but when I'm watching it, it's good TV.
Yeah, man, the tables have turned.
Yep.
So yeah, I really like Mistress. I definitely am vibing with Luxe Noir.
Yes. Yeah.
She just has such a vibrant energy, and I love that she feels herself. So I would say those are the 2 that I'm really looking out for.
Right. Now, we have still Anitra in the top.
Yes, who is an amazing dancer.
Yes.
Who I love.
We have Miss Lucy LaDuca as well.
The name alone gets me tickled.
And Sasha Colby as
I should
well.
have said I was rooting for her.
No, it's okay.
And I'm really rooting.
No, you know what though? This is not a bad thing because
No, I am rooting for her though.
We're all rooting for her. Every queen that comes here is, I love Sasha, and I love Sasha too.
Yeah.
But we're here in this competition where it's like, I don't mind saying what I like in the moment because each episode, either somebody's growing on me or someone's gonna get kicked out, you know?
Exactly.
I mean, I'm rooting for Anitra. She's been my favorite for the past few episodes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, a dancing queen to your heart.
Yeah, well, there was just something about her because I guess there's no bull, you know what I mean?
Okay,
She's just
I agree.
kind of real. No, what have you thought about the season so far?
You know, I've actually really enjoyed the season. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan of the show. I've been a fan since season 1. So every time it comes back, I always find something positive about the show that I relate to or that I like.
So, shall we get into this episode, Miss Laganja?
Let's get it crack-a-lackin'.
We got lots to discuss, bitch. Now, last week, Marsha sashayed away, but at least we got that incredible lip sync with Anitra. What did you think of that lip sync?
I got my life.
You
I
did?
mean, it was no Trinity K. Bonet and Laganja Estranja All-Star Season 6.
Wait. While we're talking about amazing lip syncs from season 6, do you remember, I don't know if anybody knows this, but Laganja and I had a lip sync during, can we talk about it?
You're gonna...
Well, I think, look, our NDAs are up, right? It's been 10 years. We could say it.
Okay.
There was
I mean, you remember the results,
I do.
so...
I do remember the results because you weren't expecting this to happen, but it was a moment where we had to lip sync against each other, and we lip sync to Candy.
Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore!
Yeah.
And I wiped the floor with your ass.
Well, that's not exactly how I remember it, but, you know, there was definitely ass that was whooped, yeah. I think there's a reason they didn't show it, you know, storylines.
Yeah, maybe
They
that
had to
was
keep
it.
you in the top.
Oh, that's what you believe in?
Yeah.
That's what you believe in.
No, I just remember the truth.
The level of delusion.
The level.
Back to season 15. So, season 15, did you enjoy this lip sync between Marsha and Anitra?
I did. I thought both girls did a really good job. I really enjoyed the Exorcist backbend from Marsha. That really got me on my feet. And then I loved the Free Willy moment. That set it off for me.
It was good.
It was giving classic ballroom culture. She knew how to one-up her. And she deserved to win, in my opinion, Miss Anitra.
Now, Lux and Lucy were last week's winners. Do you think Lucy was satisfied to finally get that second win? Or the fourth win if you would count the minis?
I don't count the minis, A.
No one counts the minis
hearing
but
them
Lucy.
say that. I'm like, girl, let that go. Let that go. That's very technicalities.
No, but that's just dumb because
I don't think Lucy was happy. I really don't. I feel like she needed the win on her own.
I don't think Lucy's capable of being happy at all, just in general. But she was definitely not happy with this because once again, she wasn't at the top.
It was her moment.
It was. Was it?
It was her moment.
Was it her moment?
It was taken from her.
Oh,
she was robbed.
How silly for someone to complain about their moment.
I know. Who would do that?
Oh, God.
Like crying on Drag Race.
Oh, who does that?
Not me.
Crying. That's ridiculous. But the thing is, I thought they were the best out of everybody in the comedy challenge. So
Yeah.
I thought they definitely deserved to win. So, Lucy, I don't hate you. You were very good in that. I don't have to tell Lux because she's already praising her own self. She's already saying that she's amazing.
She's her own cheerleader.
Oh, she is, definitely. The whole squad, bitch. Now, Selena is the only one left without a win. Do you sense a little bit of frustration from Miss Selena STDs?
I don't. She even said in this episode, well, I don't need a win to win. So I think she's just going on with it and like, work, queen. Safety. Safety first.
I don't need a win to win.
That's right.
There you go.
So there it is.
There it is.
Work it, titties.
I like work it, titties.
Work it, titties. I love it. I'm working on my titties and she's working the titties.
No, you're working on my nerves. Okay, now.
Good one.
Listen,
Good one.
I won that lip sync.
Oh,
Right.
girl,
Don't
you've
try.
got to let that go.
Do you want me to play Candy?
Well, I don't know why
wanna
you
do
brought it up
right
when
now?
you know you lost.
Anyway, also, Sasha Colby was almost in the bottom two.
That was pretty shocking.
That was wild.
Yeah.
Did you think that was like a gut check moment for her? Do you think it was like, wait a minute, this could go any way?
Yeah, I think it was good to keep her on her toes.
Yeah.
To let her know, yes, we know you're sickening and you are flawless and you've got the looks and you've got the talent, but you never know in this game.
It's true.
So I think it kind of will help her.
Yeah, I think she's pretty smart enough to know what's going on, and she's also not afraid to admit when something goes wrong.
That's right.
You know? Yeah.
A good queen knows when they're wrong, like you are with the lip sync.
No, you are, girl, do you want to do Candy right now? Do you really want to
Baby,
test me on
I would love to do
Yeah,
Candy right now.
okay,
Are you
we're gonna-
ready to 5,
Let's
6,
get
7,
through this
8?
paperwork and we're gonna
Okay.
do this.
Okay.
Yes, we got this, mama.
Okay, Miss Mandy Moore.
Try me.
What was the first lyric of that song?
I don't remember.
Exactly.
So, of course, we now see the queens discussing which era they're in.
Oh, Lord.
Let me ask you a question, though. Okay, so let's just move on from that.
Uh-huh.
What era are you in?
The era of being over it.
That's it. I think it's like a safe way of saying, okay, well, now I'm gonna be a bitch. Now I'm gonna, no, just be it continuously.
It was a cute joke, but it died episodes ago.
It did.
Let's
It
let
did.
it go. All your eras are over. Let's focus on winning.
Are you talking about me?
No.
Okay, just
No.
checking.
Well, and speaking of eras, I gotta flip the tables. What era are you in? The Crypt Keeper?
That's the one I'm in. Era, that's what I'm in.
Bitch.
Candy. It was I want candy. I tore it up, bitch. I tore it up. So Mistress said she's leaving her congenial era.
Okay.
Do you think the girls should be nervous now?
No, I think they should have been nervous from jump.
Because she's been a the whole time.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. I love it.
But she's our kind of you know?
She is.
Yeah, she's
She's
fun.
old school drag. I mean, as much as I was a rebellion of Texas drag, Laganja Estranja, I wanted to be strange, I wanted to be different. I really appreciate Texas drag.
Yeah.
It's the classic drag.
It's
glamour, it's over the top, it's stamped. I mean, yeah, so they should have been worried from jump with her.
I agree.
She
I
came
agree.
in swinging hot.
Have you noticed that she looks like Dom DeLuise in her confessionals? We might have touched on this subject before. But Google a picture of Dom DeLuise. It's serious, that little hair and that little hat perched up
I
on
know the
top.
reference, yeah.
Now, Ru enters and announces that for the Maxi Challenge this week, the queens will be performing in Wig Loose, the Rusical. Now, one of my favorite things about season 6 was the Rusical. Did we not have a good time? You didn't have fun?
Well, I feel at that moment, no, I did
No.
not. No.
Tell us.
I don't remember exactly, girl, I've smoked too much weed since then, but I just think I remember, you know, Adore had a starring moment. Yet again, I was in a trio. I felt like I, you know, didn't get my big moment to shine. You know,
I see.
Bitter Betty.
Just like that lip sync you lost.
Oh my God, if you don't quit.
Listen, do you love a Rusical?
I think the girls did a good job with the material they were given.
I also was surprised at how many of them actually knew the words, because
Yes.
most drag queens just know every third word.
Right.
But they seem to be, at least according to the edit we saw. That,
Oh, so now you're blaming the edit.
oh, honey, I'm not blaming the edit. I just mean the edit did them a favor, because nobody looked, you know, everybody seemed to know what was going on.
Sounds similar to an edit that I can remember from our season. A lip sync that you wanted to bring up.
I want candy. I know that musicals are usually your favorite episode. What is your favorite thing from a musical? What excites you the most?
It's the choreography.
Agreed.
Obviously, I'm a choreographer. That's what I do. In
Yes.
fact, I'm, you know, working on a new original musical right now called Misstep. Yes,
Talk to the camera, talk to the
hoping
camera.
to go to Broadway in 2025, all about trans and non-binary people.
Brilliant.
Super excited about that.
Are you familiar with Footloose?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Well,
Hello.
it's on my card. I know you know
Oh,
this,
okay.
but I'm trying to move it
Yeah, of
along.
course.
Yeah. You're familiar with Footloose?
Yeah, Kevin Bacon, I love.
Bacon. I saw
Love.
him once in Central Park. And he was walking his dog, and I was with my friend, and I said, oh my God, that's Kevin Bacon. I said, let's not do it. Let's not say a word to him, because you know, that's the thing. In New York, you run into celebrities all the time. And at the time, I was probably 18 or 19, so the world was still black and white. And I was walking in the park, and I saw him, and I thought, not gonna say anything. He passed me, and I yelled, I love George Footloose! Yeah.
Yeah,
That
you're a
was it.
queer.
And then he had to pick up from his dog, but that was the moment that I had. So I've loved him since then, and he was cute. What do you think of 80s fashion?
Love 80s fashion.
Love 80s
Super
fashion.
into it.
Yes.
Yes, bright, colorful, puffy sleeves.
I love 80s fashion. I remember 1880s fashion, which is when I started drag.
Well, yeah, I was about to say you were alive.
Yeah, I was.
What was that like?
If you call it living, yeah, it was a moment. Now we see the queens choose their roles, and last week's winners, Lux and Lucy, both want the lead role of Heaven Bacon. Hey!
This is where it gets good.
This is where it gets good. Because of course, once again, everybody wants to be the lady. What did you think of this madness happening between Lux and Lucy?
I loved it. I mean, this is what I live for. Like I said, when it was you against me,
Yeah.
I felt very attacked.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. But when it's not centered around me, I live for it.
Yeah.
This is why we tune in. We want to see the drama. We want to see the queens get catty. And I loved all the back and forth. I mean, there's been far too many less rattlesnakes this season. I was a little disappointed Lux gave it up.
Yeah, but you know what? Lux was also very shady, which I love going, it says young. Ooh. Do you think that Lucy was caught off guard in that moment when everybody's kind of like,
I think she was genuinely gagged.
Yeah, she was.
And to be honest, I could relate to how she was feeling in that moment.
Oh.
I know you were not feeling it when we were watching it, but not to, you know, have the other side of the coin, but
Yeah.
I do genuinely think she was shocked by them saying that she's been acting fake. I do think in her mind, she is being really genuine.
So speaking of drama, did we have any drama from season 6, Mawma?
No,
Exactly, I don't remember any at all.
there was drama
I don't remember.
between you and I.
I don't remember drama between anybody.
I just remember iconic moments.
Exactly, I remember us loving each other, enjoying and uplifting each other.
Yeah, I think there was like a real sisterhood there.
I agree, I don't know what this card's about.
Yeah, there was lots of drama, bitch.
Tell us!
You were hateful.
I was not.
And I was young and dumb.
No, it was not. No,
Yes.
no.
You knew that if you had to lip sync against me,
We
you
did.
were going home.
We did.
Wow.
Candy.
Yeah,
Candy.
Yeah.
I want candy.
and you wanted to win, and
Yeah.
so that's why they cut the lip sync. In hindsight, when I look back, you really taught me a lot about myself. And you know, I'm gonna be nice to you for a second. Can you believe it? I know. But when people ask me like, are you and Bianca friends? Because you know they all
I
do.
love to ask that,
Because
yeah.
they, you know, rediscover the season and
Yeah.
everything. And it always makes me really happy to say like, yes, we are. Like,
course.
Bianca and it was my first time really competing in that way. Whereas,
Yeah.
you know, you were well seasoned. You had done this. You were prepared for this.
Old.
Well,
So Ru does a walkthrough with the queens and tells Selena to breathe. Honestly, when we see her in her confessionals, she's at 100 all the time. Everything is ass titties, ass titties. Do you think that that was a good note for her, that maybe it should be calming back? Because I do enjoy Selena when she's calm and she's in the room and she's having conversations. But in those moments, sometimes I find her to be here where I wanted to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar to how you felt about me.
I'm noticing as I'm saying it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is very pointed.
I am not.
I love how
did
you're
not
using it
write
about
the
the.
cards.
Yeah.
Look, right there, Selena Estides.
Yeah. Look, I think it wasn't maybe as helpful in the moment.
Yeah.
Because I think, you know, when you're heightened and you're told to breathe, it's like, oh my God, stop. Like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
But I think once she kind of walked away from it, she realized like, oh, okay, I can breathe.
Next, we see choreography, something you're very familiar with. And we also see Mistress and Anitra seem to be struggling a bit. Did that surprise you?
It did surprise me. Mistress, not so much. I didn't think maybe she was a natural mover, but Anitra, I really thought was like a trained dancer.
Yeah.
By the way she's been doing these lip syncs. So to see her struggle a little bit, I mean, I kind of agreed with Miss Estides.
Yeah.
Just because you can kiki and caca does not mean you can 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Ooh, what technically is a caca?
Caca.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Caca. You know, caca. It's
Caca!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, got it. Now, the bigger question is, do you think that Lux stole that coat? Girl, you up there being all bougie with the coat, and you've got the security tag still on it.
That was pretty iconic. I felt like that was something very you would do.
Oh, of course I would.
Yeah.
I would
Just-
carry around those tags and stick them on other people's clothes.
And
That's
then
what I
call
would
them
do.
out for
and then
it?
call
Oh
them
my
out.
God.
That's totally me.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that was a great moment. That tickled me. That tickled me.
No, honestly, speaking of choreography, when are we gonna see you as the choreographer on Drag Race?
Tick tock. She's waiting. She's ready. She's in the wings.
Okay, you know what? Make your plea to your camera.
It's my dream.
Do it. Get to that camera.
I mean, I'm telling you, RuPaul's Drag Race, I don't know what we're waiting for. I've choreographed for Miley Cyrus, for McDonald's, now an original new musical that's about to go to Broadway. What's next? It should be you.
And scene. The next day, the queens are getting ready, and it's amazing to see how timely this conversation that they're having is because it's about anti-drag laws spreading across the country. I know.
I need some medication.
I know. It's a difficult topic, and it's so insane how it all lined up with this particular episode.
It really did. I was like, they were really feeling their future fantasies.
Truly. So what do you think about what's happening right now in our country with drag banning and all this madness?
I mean, I think it's really scary,
Yeah.
especially as a trans woman. It just makes me very nervous for not only my existence, but also for my job. I feel like, how am I going to work? How am I going to create my art? And I think even more problematic than my work is, like I said, my actual existence. When they're threatening and trying to say we want to eradicate trans people, it's just rhetoric that we've heard time and time again. But I do believe as a community, we are stronger now more than ever. I think we're more present, we're more loud. And so I'm ready for the battle. I'm ready to suit up. I'm ready to go to the front lines. I'm ready to raise money through my art and do what we can to stop this, because it's just not, it's not cool.
No.
It's not cool.
It's
If
not
y'all
cool.
are allowed to run around with all your craziness, we should be allowed to too.
Agreed.
Live and let live. My favorite line from Cabaret. Another musical.
Another musical.
Always on theme.
Look at you. Look at you.
No, really, look at me.
Now, Laganja, let's talk Wig Loose, the big Rusical.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
What'd you think of it?
Wig Loose was not my favorite Rusical I've ever seen. I just couldn't really connect with a lot of the characters.
Before they think you hate something, let me ask you, what did you like about Wig Loose?
Well, I really liked Lux. I
Yes.
feel like Lux really stuck out to me, and I really enjoyed the choreography in the school classroom. I thought that was really fun and well orchestrated. And I also loved that it was referencing one of my favorite musicals, Footloose.
Yeah.
You know, tying it in with the drag band, which was the dance band in the original musical. So I thought it was a really nice tie-in.
I have to give props to Selena and Lux because I thought, you know, they were gonna get lost amongst it being a boy in those scenes, but I thought they were great in that little classroom scene. Aside from Mistress, who was amazing as well as being the teacher, preacher, hateful woman, I thought they were all really, really good in that. I thought for sure I'd be cringing, but I didn't cringe at what they were doing. I thought they did a great job.
I think so too, and you know, speaking of boys, I think Sasha Colby was A, very strategic for choosing Carl.
Yeah, but how funny!
And B, she was really funny.
Yeah.
And I agree with the judges, she was hot.
Yeah.
I would let her hit it from behind. I would.
Yeah.
And I liked that then she came out, you know, in that Frankenfurter look.
Oh, the Tina Turner Frankenfurter?
Exactly,
That's
yes.
it. I was like,
Loved
what
it.
is this? I thought it was amazing.
It was so fun and such a great reveal for her, or reveal,
Oh, she's on brand.
always.
I won that lip sync. And what'd you think of Anitra in that ballad moment? You know, it was a great number that I didn't see coming.
And that was what made it so great, right? Is that we all expected her to be one of the dancing characters, and for her to come out there and do that ballad and that beautiful hair.
Yeah,
I thought she really nailed it.
That hair looked great. Anitra, we like big hair on you.
We do, Miss
It looked
Thing.
good.
Yeah.
It looked good. Now, I know the answer to this question for myself because I didn't see anybody struggle, but did you see anybody struggle? Because normally, there's like one or two of these bitches that you like. Did you see anybody struggle?
No, I think there were some people who didn't stand out as much, but I don't think anyone really struggled.
Yeah.
I thought they were all pretty even keel, did a good job, hit the mark, knew the words.
Knew the words.
Looked good. Everybody pretty much nailed it.
That's it. I have to agree with you. So next up is the runway, and the runway is everybody say glove.
Glove.
Gotta love a pun. Now, gloves, what do you think of this category?
Well, I thought it could have been interpreted a little bit more creatively, but I do like the category.
You do? What would you have done for the glove
I knew you were gonna
category?
ask
Well, I
this.
have to.
I mean, the only thing that's coming to my mind right now is Frankenfurter and the pink gloves, you know, the doctor gloves.
Yes,
so
yes.
like, or maybe like one dress that was a glove, or like a big glove, like puffer jacket with hand like coming over.
Like a really big hand,
Yeah,
and
like
then
a
you
really
can have
big hand.
two in the one in the
Oh, I like a little two in the one in the, but yeah.
I like a fist.
Oh my gosh. Crisco.
Yeah. So
What would you have done?
I don't know. Maybe something to cover my face. That would have been.
I think that would have been smart.
Here we are. Let's talk looks. First up,
A vintage glove,
well, you should.
a lace glove, you know.
I
the
need
references,
You know what? I need
so.
OJ's glove. I would put OJ's glove
Now
over my
that's
face.
good.
Yes.
Now that's good.
Yes, because if it doesn't fit, you gotta acquit.
Acquit.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would have been it, bitch. That would have been the look.
Iconic.
You know he's still out.
I do. And he wrote a book about how he would have done it if he did it.
The insanity of it all.
The craziness of it.
Girl. Hope you're watching, OJ.
I highly doubt it.
You never know, girl.
Well, it's true.
All right. What? OJ? Because that's like the glove, the big glove moment. You don't remember that?
I thought it was brilliant.
It was good. Do you remember the glove
Of
moment?
course.
Yes. It was like, if you must acquit, if the glove don't, what is it? If the glove don't fit, you must acquit.
Yeah, you said it right.
Do we think that he
Well,
did it?
I am the Bronco.
Yeah, I mean, I know. There are some people who don't believe. What am I talking about? This is not court case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Let's talk looks, Miss Laganja.
Looks, honey, Lukes. L-E-W-K-S, Luke.
Let's look at looks. First up, we have Miss Lucy LaDuca.
This was your favorite.
I hated it! First of all, we've been saying all season, the body is snatched, it's all together, proportions are good. And then this episode, she got on granny panties and ruffles around her waist. What is this? What is it? I didn't even notice the webbed gloves because I was so distracted by everything else going on.
Give a dog a bone.
Literally, not a good look. Your thoughts?
I didn't hate it as much as you, but overall, I do think this was the weakest outfit this week.
Next, we have Miss Anitra. Thoughts?
Loved it.
Loved it.
It's sexy, it's fierce, it's new, it's now, it's next, it's giving, what are those things called? Lasers. You know, I liked it.
I thought it was a safe look, but I did find her makeup gorgeous this episode.
She was stamped.
I thought the face looked
Loved
absolutely
the touch of neon.
Next, we have Mistress Isabel Brooks.
Oh,
Now, I love yellow.
I love yellow. I just think she looks gorgeous.
She does.
I love the big shoulders. I love the way that the bodysuit is designed. It's really snatching her in, getting
Yes.
her. She really knows how to play with her shape.
She does.
Which I appreciate. I loved the dripping of jewels coming off the gloves. I thought she looked great.
I thought it was a great look, but the only thing I have to say is that wig looks awfully familiar to the wig she wore last episode. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Something a little more in the yellow family would have been a little more dramatic.
Ooh,
It's
I
almost-
love that, a monochromatic moment.
Yeah, it's almost
Yeah.
like the hair is a little too normal for this gorgeous outfit.
But do you think the yellow then would have blended in and kind of made her look as one?
I think I would have liked that better than this ash blonde.
What about just like a bright pink?
I mean, it's a great look. I thought it was a great look. I just wish the hair was a little different. Next, we have Miss Lux Noir London.
I loved it because of its creativity. I don't know if I love the actual outfit. It feels a little Hot Topic, a little store-bought for me. But she always sells it to me on the runway. So it almost like doesn't even matter what she wears because I just buy the way she's selling it.
She is definitely a runway girl.
Queen.
There's just something about her approach to it that I thoroughly enjoy. The only thing I would have thought about this is I didn't realize it was casts. That maybe if the shirt was not as white as the cast, I would have noticed the cast first.
Totally. And I love that her friends signed it. I think that was like a really nice touch and a nice element to bring your friends with you, like armor. And again, I love the short hair choice.
I am not a fan of a tiny wig, but on her, it looks great.
Yeah.
Next up, Miss Selena Estides.
So we had different opinions on this one. You liked the glove, didn't like the bodysuit. I liked the bodysuit, didn't like the glove.
We're done here. Next up, we have Sasha Colby.
That was funny.
I think
real.
We cleared it up.
You want more elaboration?
And finally, Miss Sasha Colby.
I just think this is one of the most innovative looks. She took a glove and she made it an entire outfit. And I love the way she served it with these high leg boots, giving me ready to go to the field and batter up.
It's also giving me this like Pocahontas approach, which I thoroughly enjoy.
Yeah, that's right. You had said that. I see that. I see that.
I thought she looked gorgeous, and I love the makeup.
The only thing I would have changed is the makeup.
You didn't like the makeup?
No, I thought the makeup really worked in the challenge as the Tina Turner Frankenfurter. But I just felt like for here it was a little harsh. I would have liked to have seen something a little softer, just because I think the outfit is giving that tough armor exterior. So I just would have liked, you know, a little bit more soft glam.
While you're here, can we say Tina Turner Frankenfurter one more time?
Tina Turner Frankenfurter.
Tina Turner Frankenfurter.
Tina Turner Frankenfurter.
Tina Turner Frankenfurter. We're gonna do a remix of that.
Period.
Fierce.
Tina Turner Frankenfurter.
Tina Turner Frankenfurter.
Tina Turner Frankenfurter. Tina Turner Frankenfurter. Period.
Fierce. So, out of everyone you saw, who was your favorite look?
My favorite look was Miss Sasha Colby.
Sasha Colby?
Yeah, it was my favorite. I liked it. I related to it.
That was definitely in the top looks for me. But
Who was your favorite?
Mistress, out of all the looks, who needed the most work? Lucy.
Lucy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Laganja, during the critiques, we get the infamous who you think should go home question.
Do you remember when they did it to us? It was the second episode.
Was it?
Well, it was first episode, then second episode, so it's the third episode.
I don't remember
everyone
it.
said Ornacia. I mean, Vivacious.
Well, to be fair, Ornacia is more famous.
Stop.
But wait, we had one that was first?
Yes, I remember it. We all went down the line and everyone was saying Vivacious and I felt so bad. I think I cried.
Was that?
Shocking.
No.
I know.
Why do I not remember this?
Well, you're old.
But I don't remember it the first time.
See, and I don't remember the second time because I didn't get to the second time.
Yeah, because you lost that lip sync to Candy.
Oh my God. I just remember I didn't want to say it, you know, I didn't want to say Vivacious.
So who'd you say?
I said Vivacious. I felt bad, but that was like who I really felt like should go, and I felt bad about it. Well, since I wasn't present for the second time, the question, the big dreaded question happened. What was it like for you? Easy?
No.
Really?
It was a testing moment.
Oh, you lie, you never lie.
No,
so
truly,
much.
honestly, because I did not, no, this is the thing.
Liza Minnelli?
Girl, let me just tell you what happened. I helped several of the girls in the room with their costumes. I helped
Now, you were notorious for helping.
I did, and I helped her with her costume, and she then said, well, we all can't be like Bianca and sail through the, girl, I was livid. Now, in hindsight, I can look at it and go, I think she was kind of being complimentary, but I took it as, what? So that's all I remember.
Yeah.
And I called her a and I said, I'm just sailing through, and that was that. But in the end, I realized, oh, she was kind of being nice and saying I was good. So then we find out that the winner of this challenge is Miss Anitra, and now it's her second win. Do you agree with the judges' takes?
I honestly hadn't picked her out as a winner.
I was kind of surprised by it, but I'm not mad at it because Anitra is my girl.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it either.
I am enjoying her, yeah.
I would have put Lux in the top.
I
think Lux really stood out, and then she had the original outfit, so I don't know.
Yeah.
How was that original outfit? But
Yeah, original. Yeah.
Original outfit.
It's all choreography with you, isn't it?
Yeah, are you ready for the 5, 6, 7, 8?
We're gonna do it in a minute. Candy.
Let's go.
We ain't leaving here
Baby,
without doing
somebody
Candy.
press play on that, Mandy.
Where is cue up Candy? Not Muse, the song. We don't need that big bitch coming in here.
Oops, sitting alone.
Is it a VIP if Candy's in it?
Oh my God! Ruthless!
We're friends. She has a sense of humor. Look at her face. Okay. And sadly, in the bottom two was Miss Selena Estiris and Miss Lucy LaDuca.
Lucy LaDuca!
Lucy!
You know, Miss Alyssa has been going around saying this name. She swears by it. This is her new catchphrase. She says every time I call her, girl, you're Lucy LaDuca in it. She loves it. She's obsessed.
Now, do you agree with these two being at the bottom?
You know what? I thought S-Titties did really good in the challenge.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I thought she should have been in the bottom this time. But I also kind of agree with the end result.
Now, this is Selena's fourth time, which I did not realize, fourth time in the
Here
bottom
she goes with the math
two.
again.
Do you think that that's like tough for her at this point? Because no wins, fourth time in the bottom.
I think having to lip sync Kate Bush is real tough. I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough for anyone.
I agree.
The both girls really just had to like take it somewhere in order to sell this song, in my opinion. And I don't feel either of them did that.
Ooh, interesting. Do you think they should both have gone home?
I thought it could have been a double elimination. I'm not
Really?
gonna lie.
What did you think of the performance overall?
Again, it's a very hard song to lip sync to and really sell, especially on that large stage.
Yeah, webbed fingers. Yeah.
Overall, it was a no. I wish there had been more for them to give because I think they both had the fight in them. You could tell that they were trying to fight. It's just a very hard song.
This I thought was a challenging song, and then we end up with Lucy winning. Do you agree? You would have sent them both home.
I would have.
There was no winner to you.
There was no winners.
There
to
was no
me.
winner.
They were on the same scale.
Yeah.
I didn't see one as better than the other. I didn't feel one's emotion more than the other. I really felt like it was pretty even keel.
That is a very fair statement, Miss Estranja. I agree. So now we have a top 5. What do you think of this group?
I think it's a really good group. I like the diversity. We got a little bit of everything. It's a good smorgasbord.
We like
charcuterie.
Ooh, a charcuterie board. So I ask everybody that comes here, who would be the front runner? If you had to pick a winner right now, who would it be?
I think it's a close tie between Mistress and Sasha. Those are the two I see definitely taking, either one of them taking the crown.
Well, Miss Laganja Estranja, thank you for joining me here today on the Pit Stop. It's been an absolute pleasure to see you here once again. And no matter what we experienced in the past, I absolutely adore you and you make me smile. And it's been a pleasure to see how wonderful your life has turned out at this particular point. So I'm very proud of you and you've made it all the more magical now that you've been here and been a nasty, rotted just like me. So thank you for being here with us.
I had a great time. Thank you for having me. This was so much fun. I love kikiing with you.
Always.
We've done it many times, but now the world can finally see the two of us are truly rotted together.
There we are. There it is.
2 peas in a rotted pod.
Ooh, that's a visual. And we must thank you for joining us here at the Pit Stop. And make sure you tune in next week where we recap another episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15. See you then.
Are you ready to 5, 6, 7, 8?
Girl, let's start the candy. Hit the track.
Play the
Hit the track. Hit the track. Candy.
Oh, hey, everybody, it's Michelle Visage. Do you want Emmy-nominated gay? Well, then subscribe to RuPaul's Drag Race on YouTube.